Greetings and welcome to I Am Powered by Love TV. I'm Demi, certified spiritual coach, certified aromatherapist, Reiki master, and a Akashic record reader. Welcome to your Soul Scopes. This is Capricorn Decan 3, which is from January 11th through the 19th. So if your birthday falls in there, this reading is just for you. So, Capricorns, we're going to jump right in. And if you don't know, this is a channel reading, and we're going to end with a confirmation. If you're first time being here, all my beautiful friends, I look up, down, and to the sides as I'm receiving those channels. And so what I'm hearing for this decan, and they're giving me the background from July. So you have already been having all year much success, achievements, movement of wealth, recognition in the career sector. So for those of you who have already implemented changes from from 2019. So this is speaking to the first category. For those who ended 2019 with the lessons closed, healed, and certified, you have been walking into the movement of those full moon, the lunar and solar eclipses that were occurring at the end of the year and the beginning of this year. So you have been gliding across all space, time, and in every dimension in the financial sector with a smooth flow. Everything has been flowing to you. Actually, you have been, for you were impervious. COVID you were impenetrable. So you were impervious to any of its aftermath. It didn't slow you down any. And for those who had like a tiny hiccup where you kind of had to jump a couple of hurdles, things just lined up right into place. And so that's category one. So the remainder of you, we're gonna get to August here in just a second. So that's a recap for category one, because category one right now, you've just been smooth sailing. You've been dealing with the challenges because you took all of the wisdoms and the lessons that you got from 2017 to 2019, and you brought all that information in. It's healed and cleared, and you were able to take charge and let go of some of your old systems of belief. So that's what's benefited you. And so they want you to take with you that power of manifestation, and then now they want you to apply it to your love life. And that's a whole another story. We're going to come back to that in just a second. So category two for Decan 3 Capricorns. Some of you have been dealing with the shyness, the intimidation, the fear, the anxiety of who you are, and the expression of how to get where you are, because you have still been stumbling from the lessons. You didn't see what was happening in 2017. So you also kind of just had, how that, what's the saying, fake it till you make it. All through 2018. So you arrived at 2019 just trying to hold everything together. So it was like a little bit of double-sided tape. You used a little bit of Velcro here. You threw some monkey glue on it. You was like, we're just going to sew this, patch this. We're just going to make this work because I just, things just need to work out, and I don't know why things aren't working out for me. And so a lot of you have walked into 2020 thinking that this was going to be your year to rise and shine, but really this is for category 2 and category 3. This is still the same lesson replaying itself. It is time to let that go, right? So we need to let it go. All these beliefs that you've been holding on to that have set up everything that they're asking you to let go of, you won't let it go because this is what you know. So you've planted your flag on the mountaintop, and you've claimed this is it. I'm right here. This is where I'm going to stay. This is how I'm going to remain. And this is, I've conquered the world already. So, and what little bit I've got, I'm going to hold on to by hook or by crook, and I'm not willing to let it go. And so for you, those of you that are in category 2 or 3, they're saying that right now, this full moon on August the 3rd is what's about to propel you into the next part of the year and moving on into 2021. And I'm just going to ask you as your friend, I love you. I want transformation and healing. Please just let it go. It's already been a number of years. We're walking into year 3, going into year 4. Why would you want to bring all this baggage in? It's just time, right? I mean, let's just, call me. I want you to let it go. I want you to just release and relax and enjoy the bliss and the peace and the happiness and all the joy and all the freedom and all the fun, all the things that you really want in life. But you are so set on showing everyone that this is how it's going to work, right? You have dug in your heels. But why? It isn't giving you have been walking through the emotional carnage and the financial devastation long enough. Long enough. And I don't want that for you. So they're telling me to tell you that this is going to continue. So I'm imploring you to just let it go. It's time to just release it all of it. You actually can just take the trash out and just say, I'm gonna just, it stinks. My house is smelly. I don't want this stuff anymore. You don't have to own it. You can actually just let it go. And then it makes room. When you let it all go, it makes room for the real beautiful parts of who you are. Like the little plants that are, bubbling underneath the surface of the earth that are just waiting to bud. It makes room for them. So when the trash can is on the earth and it's sitting outside by the side of the house and it's sitting on the ground, you know how we see that circle around our trash cans because they stay at the side of the house and then there's nothing that grows there? You move the trash cans, you throw the trash out, and then everything that's underneath the earth starts bubbling up and rising. And that's what you want. You want the fresh, the new, the buds of the seeds that you've been planting, that all your dreams and desires that you're not seeing come to fruition, they're hidden. So it's just time to let go. And in so doing, all the weight of the responsibility of the things that you have packed on, the backpacks, the luggage, the extra handbags, all the extra shoes and everything that you are taking along on this journey that are weighing you down, then you can just be free. And that's where the freedom is. Then we want freedom, right? And we think that freedom means flying around the country, going around the world and visiting Tahiti, Hawaii, and, Cozumel and all the, Puerto Rico and all, we feel like freedom means, right, it's let go, because that's what happens. You pack your bags and you go. You get to fly, right? And you get to go to these great destinations in life that bring us peace. But all of that is the same journey within. So when we start letting go of the baggage that we hold on to, that we're taking along in our personal life journey every day, we don't feel free, because the weights of the bags that sit on top of us hold us down, and then we begin to drown. So to you, my friends who are going through this, I do offer free coaching consultations. They're complimentary. Just check the links below. And if this resonates with you, then I also want you to sign up to win an opportunity to win a free reading. And for those of you that are in category 1, I got to tell you that that part of the accolades is now ascending for you. So you are experiencing a time of a greater confidence. You're also experiencing the understanding of how you have manifested where you are. And so life is now opening up and unexpected opportunities are coming. So for you, the outlook on life is a win-win. Those are actually the words that they just said, is win-win. So your sphere of influence and passion have given you things like the rabbit's foot, lucky charms. Like you are walking into a series of synchronicities and opportunities that seem magical, and they want you to know that you are the one that is creating and manifesting that, and based on how you have been able to transform. And I'm going to do 2 different readings because I have multiple categories under Decan. 3, and I'm going to start with category 1. Those of you that are moving into the success part of your journey, because there are 1, 2, 3, 4 sacral, solar plex, heart, and throat chakras that are lighting up for you. So we still have to do a little bit of alignment. You have been driven, so you are using up will in a way that is not connected to the expression of your intention. So you're forcing too much, and they want you to be able to surrender from a heart-centered space and being able to speak your wisdoms into light. So if you want to transition into an expansion of that, we're now going to have to move into the heart-centered space. So that financial sector is coming together. Boom, boom, boom. Embrace the energy of peace. So that's the struggle here in the sacral and your solar plex chakra. This is the broken arrow, because the anxiety and the stress of you trying to force these manifestations into place is starting to take its toll. And to realign and balance those chakras, you are going to have to let go of your will inside of this. And this is the star ancestor says, follow the voice of your soul. Now we're speaking to the 5th chakra. So we have to go into a space that is heart-centered. This is the water guardian. This is connect with your emotions. So we're still talking about the 4th chakra, your heart. These 3 go together. You cannot speak what is not your truth, and you have to be able to be grounded in that, because you cannot force what you cannot speak in love. All right. And now for categories 2 and 3 of Decan. 3 Capricorn. All right, you get a 4-card reading. They just popped out. And these are going to be, I don't think I told you, these are the ancestry cards that were pulled here for category 1. Category 2, you are coming from Moonology, and I believe whatever cards pop out. And if you're a returning friend, you know I say, can we show out? So you get an additional card here, so we're going to break these down in just a second, and I'm going to take a look. Okay, well, here we go. We're going to start with fiery climax. So this is about the letting go of those baggage, all that emotional stress, and the worry and the fear and the anxiety of taking that baggage into the future. Either you will go by willing surrender or you will go by force. This is a fiery climactic ending. Unfortunately, what I know by force, having had to live under duress of spiritual transformational change myself, I can tell you without a doubt, pain is not the way to go. That's why I'm urging you, my friends. I've lived it, so I can tell you firsthand. So we do not want a fiery climactic ending. It is painful, to say the least. They want you to believe in the impossible, that your dreams, your desires, and what you deeply deserve to have is well within your divine right. It is inherently born inside your soul. You have the right to manifest these things, but first you must surrender. Nothing, well, they're telling me to go here, that you are good enough. You have to know that, and until you do, nothing yet is set in stone. So they need you to quantify an intention that is based on the truth and the authentic expression of who you are. And you have to believe beyond a shadow of a doubt, that not only are you worthy, but that you are loved. And a lot of this comes in from places of being taken for granted. There are some past hurts and wounds that have stifled your self-identity. So this statement here and here means that in order to set something in stone and move with an energetic expression, you have to come from a place of love. So although it says good enough, you are asking this question, but actually the answer is, I am worthy. And until you can say that, nothing will move, everything will remain stagnant, and as they said, this will continue to be moving forward in the trajectory of your life path. So for you, if you're looking for a way to begin releasing, transmuting, transformational energy and how to manifest what you dream, what you desire, what you deserve, I'm going to highly recommend that you reach out to me for a free coaching consultation. And not only free coaching consultation, also check out the workshops. New fall workshops for the fall equinox will be available. That new calendar will be up fairly soon. So please stay tuned. So like, subscribe, and share so that you can see the continuation of this. And to my friends, and all my prayers, and I'm going to send some Reiki out there to you, because these types of changes require the movement of energy. And that first initiation step means the willingness to let it go. And so I just want to spend a little time with you here, and I want to thank you all for tuning in. And this is Demi, and I am signing out. And I will see you next time. Peace, love, and blessings.